Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm here with kind of an exciting video. I haven't filmed a video in like 3 weeks and I've been putting it off. I've been like scared to film a video, which makes no sense. Like, what am I even scared of? But today I'm here to talk about the Trick or Treat-a-thon readathon. So this lasts the whole month of October and obviously it is like spooky themed. And Armin, who is in my group chat, she's one of my good friends on BookTube, asked everyone in the group chat to choose a monster and a prompt that kind of suits that monster. So I done the zombie one, but we will get to the prompt in a minute. Like I said, this lasts the whole month of October and the rules are very like relaxed. You can double up on prompts if you want, and for every prompt, so it's named after a monster, and you can either read a book that features that monster or you can do the actual prompt itself. Either way works and completes the prompt. So there's 8 prompts overall and I will just get into them really fast. So the witch prompt is obviously read a book featuring a witch. I'm not going to say that every time, but you can do that. Or read a book with a female lead who will probably hex you if you mess with her. So, you know, like a strong, badass female character, that is the book that you're wanting to go with for this prompt. Next we have vampire, and you can obviously read a book with a vampire, or you can read a book with a love interest you shouldn't meet in a dark alley, but you want to. And this is kind of going off like Edward Cullen type vibes. You know, vampires in books are actually normally very sexy. That's kind of their thing. They're like appealing and good looking. So you want to find a love interest that you shouldn't want to meet in a dark alley because they're probably dangerous, but you still want to because they're hot. Next we have werewolf, and for this prompt it is read a book only at night. So this is quite an easy one for me personally. I know anyway, I only really read at night. So this one is easy for like if you want to double up, or if you want to just do a single book just for this, then obviously go ahead. Or if you want to read a book with a werewolf, again, even better. But yeah, that's quite an easy prompt, I think. For ghost, you can read a book set in a place you'd want to haunt. So think about settings in books. Think about, you know, Wuthering Heights, for example. It's all about the setting. Harry Potter, there's Hogwarts. Like, just think of a setting that you love and that you would want to haunt. Maybe in a good way, maybe in a bad way. You know, I don't think that ghost haunting something is always bad. For example, Peeves in Harry Potter, he's very like just chilling out, like pranking people. Like, he's not actually dangerous, really, I don't think. So that is the ghost prompt. For demon, we have read a book with more than one POV, and this is kind of going off of the idea that demons go into people's bodies and like make them act in a certain way. You know, they can like have their normal self and then there's like their demon self, and they have to exorcise the demon out of the person. That's the kind of vibe we're going for here. So read a book with more than one POV. Again, this is quite an easy prompt, I think. This one would be good for doubling up, or if you want to just read a book just for this, even better. But yeah, that's quite a easy prompt, I think. For Siren, we have read a book someone has recommended to you. And for this one, that is obviously going off of the fact that sirens kind of like draw you into them. Like, they sing and like make you come towards them. So it's like someone has told you about a book, they're singing you towards that book. That's kind of vibe we're going for. Again, quite good for doubling up, or if you want to read a book just for this, even better. But that is the Siren prompt. Read a book that someone has recommended to you. For Faye, we have read a book you've always been too scared to pick up. This one is really good for me right now because I am trying to get through my physical TBR, and I have 48 books left. And some of them, there's ones that I'm just like, they're so thick, like I don't actually really want to get to them. So this will be a good excuse to get one of those books out of the way and just, you know, get rid of it. Get rid of it, not as in like get rid of it. Get rid of it as in like get it off the TBR, if that makes sense. And finally, we have my prompt. So I had a zombie, and I said to read a book that features a disaster. So this one is quite broad as well, I think. At first we were thinking like read a book with a disease or like an apocalyptic event. I don't know how you say that. But I thought a disaster is kind of like a wide range of books. You have like dystopians, you have zombie books, for example, you have disease books, you have like books about floods or earthquakes or aliens attacking. Like, you know, there's a whole host of things you can read for this prompt. So I thought that would be quite a fun one to read. Personally, I already have a book in mind for this. I'm going to do my TBR for this in a couple of weeks, but the book I'm going to read for this one is The Kraken Wakes, which is about like kind of a global disaster with like aliens and like the Kraken, which is like a monster from under the sea. So that would be pretty fun. But yeah, that is all the prompts. So there's 8 overall, but like I've said, lots of them are good for doubling up, or if you want to read 8 books. I think I'll probably try and read 8 books, because that's kind of my average I read every month anyway. But, you know, we'll see what happens. It's no pressure, it's just a fun readathon. And obviously, I know there's a lot of readathons on in October that are kind of like Halloween themed. But if you want to take part in both of them, I think a lot of the prompts in this one that we're hosting can also work with other people's. Obviously, like I've said, the monsters, you can literally just read a book that features that monster if you don't want to do the actual prompt itself. So it's very flexible. It's hopefully going to be a lot of fun. We have a Twitter account, which I will link down below. There's nothing on it as I'm filming this, but I'm assuming by the time this video is up, that will be up and running. And Armin's video will be linked down below as well, because she is like the kind of person that came up with all this. So thank you, Armin, for asking me to take part. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm like rambling now trying to make this video longer. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please comment down below telling me if you are going to be taking part. And also subscribe if you really want to. Hopefully I'll back to weekly uploads this week. I upload a video every single week, at least one video a week, for all 2020 until last week, and I'm kind of annoyed about it. I wish I just filmed, but for some reason in my head I was like, I don't know, overthinking. But anyway, I'm here now, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.